Hello, this is Chris with PeaceOMind Art and Crafts, and I'm here today to show you some more of my sewing books that I make. I have made about 5 more, and I'm going to show you them today, and then I'm going to put them on my Etsy shop. So this is kind of a continuation of the 3-part tutorial where I showed you how to make a sewing book. So if you'd like to make your own, then you can refer to part 1 of making the sewing book and then go on from there. The 5 that I had in my shop have been sold, so I decided, well, I better make some more and put them in there. I'm going to show you, the first one I'm going to show you is, and I have 2 different sizes. I have the 5x7 and the 4x6. It's approximate size. And the first one I'm going to show you, I've already put the pins and needles and a couple of various other things that I put in them, so that kind of gets you started. The other 4 that I'm going to show you, I haven't put those pins in yet, so just pretend like those are in there and that those come with the book. So let's start with this one. This one's got a slow stitch heart on the cover. It does have a little pocket in here in case you want to put something in there. It has a little stork scissors charm, and you can actually take that off and put that anywhere on the cover or the inside or whatever you want to do with it. And the back has, I've started to use that beautiful vintage lace collar that I got, and this is part of it. And this is a pocket also, and you can put that right in there. This is the tag that comes with it that tells you the maker and so on, and I sign my name on the card. Okay, so let's open this one up. It was hard to cut into that lace collar, but I thought, well, I'm not going to use it for anything else, so. Okay, and the first page, front page has a card that comes out. This is a magnet that comes with. It's a sewing magnet, so you can use it to mark any of your sewing materials or books, or like if you're doing cross stitch, you can mark your cross stitch page. It has a place where you can put your name. And this one comes with they all come with the pins. So I'll just flip through this. So fabric ruffle. It comes with 3 of the stainless steel pins. These happen to be button pins, but you can also use these for your glue, your art glitter glue, because they are stainless steel. Okay, it's a fabric flip. You can put pins or needles or whatever on there. Here's a place for some needles. These books are made out of felt, and the binding is, the pages are sewn into a binding with 3 rows of stitching. Let me show you that. 3 rows of stitching. So it kind of gives it some, a place to, it doesn't just fold over, it actually has about a 1-inch binding there. Okay, where were we? Okay, and here's another pocket. This one's made out of an old lace doily or handkerchief. This has a place for your scissors. The scissors do come with it also. Here's some garment pins, and you can use these for attaching charms and so on to your projects. This is a slow stitch that I made, and it's made into a pocket. It's got a couple of skeins of embroidery floss in there. Here's your button page. Comes with some buttons. And here's your last page. Has some a place to put safety pins or whatever kind of pins you want. Little note. You can make sewing notes on there. And then, actually I have two of these in here. I don't need 2 of them. I'm sure I'll find another book that needs one. So I'll go ahead and put this in the back page. This is the card that tells about the book and is signed by me. Okay, so that's the first one, and that's the larger one. Okay, here's one of the smaller ones. This is the kind of a Paris theme on this one. It opens on the side. It has a snippet roll on the front, a dragonfly charm. It has one of the roses from the lace collar, the vintage lace collar. This one has some black lace, which I really liked that it had that in there. Has the pearl trim, the little card in there where you can write notes. Here's a teeny tiny sewing book that I made. And I'm not going to take that apart. I'm going to let that kind of be a surprise for whoever gets this journal. Okay. Fabric flip. Scissors. This is a slow stitch pocket. If I didn't have slow stitch on the back, on the front of the book, I tried to put it in somewhere in the book. And some of them have it on the front and on the inside. Okay, so this is where you could put some of your pins and needles and so on. Has a tape measure here. It's handy in case you need to measure something that's a few inches. Another little slow stitch. Here's some buttons. Another decorated page. You put pins in here or needles. This is a kind of a band where you can put, you know, maybe a package of needles or something in there. Okay, and the back is Paris, and it has a little card where you can write on. Oops, this tag came loose. This is the tag that tells about the book and it has where I signed it. Okay, so that's the small size. We'll do the other small size one that I have. I have 3 small size ones, 2 small size ones and 3 bigger ones. So this one has a slow stitch on the front. This one's kind of garden themed. It says, "How does your garden grow?" From the old nursery rhyme. It has a pocket. Comes with a little sewing notes booklet that you can write down your notes for different projects, whatever you want to use it for. And the back has lace and one of the lace hearts. Closes at the side. In the instructional tutorial, I showed you where you could insert your ties on the side or to run them all the way around. And I showed you both ways on that. This one happens to have it coming out the side. Okay, another one of the lace roses from the collar, vintage lace. This is just regular lace that I got at Hobby Lobby. Same here. My friend Debbie gave me these cute little fabric flips, so I used one in this journal. This is also by Debbie. She gave me these cool fabric strips that she sewed together on her machine. Little card. Here's your scissors in this pocket. Here's another pocket with a thread card. You can wrap thread around these cards and put them in there. This is handy, like if you wrapped some ecru thread or black thread or something, and you could use your book if you're mending something. There's another space for pins and needles. Here's your tape measure. It's a little belly band made out of a bird ribbon. Another page for pins. A little decorated page. A bag of buttons. Here's a little hanger that has a little journaling card attached. Here's the card for the journal. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, here's another larger one. This one's theme is the beach, and I used digitals from Artie Mays on this. Basically what this is this a tag I made that has, or an envelope that I made that has an insert, and it's got a journal card inside. You can also take this out and put other things in there that you might want. I did overlap the lace on here. I just liked the way it looked, so I left it on there like that. There's a little turtle up here. This is from the lace collar that I was talking about, and it kind of almost looks like netting, so that's kind of the effect that I was going for. And then I put a little starfish in there. And here's another little snippet with the turtle. And it closes with the blue satin ribbon. And like I said, these digitals are from, most of the digitals that I used in here are from Artie Mays. I've been using her beach digitals for several years now. I love them. Okay, here's a little envelope that I stenciled. The card inside. Places for needles and pins. Here's a tiny little pin cushion. This was a kind of a first that I've done, and this is the only book that has this in it. But I thought they were kind of cute, so I might include those in some of my future books. I just did a little slow stitch heart, and then what I did was I glued it down except for this part right here. And then before I glued down the rest, I stuffed it with some fiberfill. And I think that will work as a little pin cushion. Okay, here's some more beach stuff. That's Pocket by Artie Mays. Here's a little book. Actually, it goes out like this. I forgot whose channel I got this off of, this idea from. It has little places where you can, little pockets where you can put cards, and maybe on this, since it's a sewing book, you could wrap thread around them. And it has a little shell charm on it. Here's your scissors. Your button page. It's a little burlap. That's a great place to put pins and needles in. Little pocket with lace. Here's another snippet. Here's another little envelope that you could use for notes or whatever you want to put in there. Maybe some thread. And here's the back page. Okay, now I think, yeah, I don't have a tag in this one, so that must be where this one goes. So we'll just put that right in the back there. Now it's to the beach journal. I'm going to the beach soon. I can't wait. It will be so much fun. Okay, here's the last one that I have of the three larger ones. This is using a flower pot that I got off of G Tourist channel, and I have a little sprig of false or fake lavender in here. If you grow lavender, this would be a great place for you to put your own. And if this gets to be too cumbersome in this book, then you can always take it off and use it somewhere else and maybe just put some notes or something in there. It says Timeless Treasures. It uses an old-fashioned doily, actually half of the doily. Has a lace heart. Opens on the side. I think this might go all the way through. Maybe not. No, I think it just is attached on the side. Okay, here's the inside of the book. And this one is, since it's kind of flower garden, I put some things about bees and flowers and so on in here. Okay, and then here's the place for needles and pins. Little belly band. Lace page. This is a snippet with a little bee charm. Some butterflies. Tape measure. Here's a piece of fabric. And here's where the scissors go. I knew I was missing the scissors. There we go. And the scissors go. This is a fabric ribbon where you can put in pins. That works really well. Here's another little fabric flip. And a lavender page with a lavender bow. And here's the back page, has a belly band. You can put notes, whatever in there. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So we'll go through them just one more time real quickly. This is the Flower Garden sewing book. This is the Beach sewing book. This is the Slow Stitch Heart sewing book. And those three that I just showed you are the large ones, 5x7. And here's the Paris themed one. Smaller books that are 4x6 approximately. And the How Does Your Garden Grow? Okay, so I will have those up on my Etsy channel soon. I wish you all peace of mind. I hope that you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. I'll try to get this video up soon. See, today is Saturday, so I'll try to get it up by Sunday if I can. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace of mind, everyone. Bye now.